Hi, we're here in west central Indiana, and this is a big habitat project I've done for a client. We have about an 1.5 acre, 2 acre food plot here, and we've come in and taken the dozer and made a wall all the way around it, and we got 4 access points. So off of those access points, what I've done is I made habitat trails. You can see here behind me where I've hinge cut off of both directions, off that to get plenty of sunlight in here. Since this is a floodplain here, we have an issue with the water coming in every year, and in most floodplains in the Midwest, what we have is Reed's canary grass comes in and prevents the big brushy vegetation that we're after. It's a big invader, but you can keep it knocked back, and when you knock it back, it will allow your saplings and the rest of the seed that's been washed in here to come back to get the diversity in the area. So what we had here originally was a big thicket, 12, 14-year-old thicket. It's got a few cottonwood trees in it, some walnut trees, sycamore. Box elder was a dominant tree, which box elder is a good browse tree. It's part of the maple family, and when you hinge cut, a lot of times it will break off, but I hinge cut them at 5 foot high, so I still got that stump in the deer's face, and then it's going to stump sprout all the way up it and make it big and thick bush. And so what we've done at this place is we put the wall on the inside, the 4 access trails like I mentioned, and then we've made our doe beds around the back side of this wall by hinge cutting the other trees. And we can hinge cut those and drop them down on top of this wall, and then that's our post, so we can get up underneath there like an elevated situation and make our beds underneath that. And then we put our habitat trail on the back side of that. You can call it a buck sneak trail or a habitat trail. So we got doe beds all the way around the back side of the wall here, and then about 15 to 20 yards out from that, we have our sneak trail or a habitat trail, and I've put 4 or 5 different types of plant seeds on there. I've fertilized it, and those seeds are rye grain, which in this floodplain we should be able to get it up and growing before the water comes in and kills it, depending on how long it stands on it. We got white Dutch clover and chicory and jumbo ladino, and so we'll get a little diversity in here. The fertilizer that we put in is really going to help it jump. It's already great soil. It's probably the best soil on the property. If it doesn't kill those annuals out, we'll come back, or those perennials out, we'll come back with annuals this fall or right over top of them. So we'll have a green stripe all the way around behind here. But what we've done is we've forced the deer to come into the plot where we want them to and come by our tree stand locations.